63-58. Wildcats lead the Cornhuskers, 7:59 to go. Nebraska's going to have to really crank it up on the defensive end, and they had a really good stop just moments ago.
Yeah, this is something kind of pinpoints Ryan Anderson. If you focus in on him right here, he's playing really hard right here. Look, he helps right here, stops the ball, he gets back in the play right here. They almost create a turnover right here, but they're coming back to the basket. Somebody gets beat. Ryan helps out again. Okay, now this stuff doesn't show up in the box score. Okay. He goes up, he gets the rebound, all right? So he's making a lot of things happen out there on the floor, and he works really, really hard. He just needs all his other teammates to go ahead and have less breakdowns, and they'll probably have more success.
A lot of that is just plain effort out of 44. He's played well tonight. 15 points for Ryan. He's made 3 threes in this game. So the senior from Seattle doing some good things here on the road tonight. K-State will have it out of the timeout, up 5. So the Huskers again are going to need to put the clamps down defensively. They've done a pretty good job. K-State only shooting 44% in this game. Here's Chris Merriweather. Wide open, the elbow jumper, no good. Ubell trying to get a one-handed rebound and does. Jeter back the other way. Gallegos open for a 3. It's on its way, and it's good. Ray Gallegos busts home his 14th 3 of the year.
Big shot for a guy that just came in the game. He's been sitting there the entire second half, came in. And that's how it works, Greg. When you're a shooter, you come in, you're always wide open the very first time you come in the game. You haven't had a chance to get up down and break a sweat, but you always get that first look, and you might not get another wide open one after that, so you got to let her go.
Shooters never see a bad shot, do they? Here's a shooter. Pullen hits it. Pullen now with 18, right on his average, and he answers Gallegos. The lead back to 5. Jeter penetrates. A high archer off the glass. Ubell the rebound. Pump fakes, goes up, gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
Way to be there on the board. I'd like to see Ubell catch it and go right back up with it. He always wants to catch it and come down. You watch him right here. Right here. He comes down, he waits. If he would have come down, kept it above his head, and put it right back up in, probably would have made the basket. Good chance would have been fouled also.
Brandon with 2 points in the game, an 80% free throw shooter. He's not shot many free throws this year. It's the free throw.
Nice touch, though, for a big guy. He's got a very nice touch on it.
Brandon, a guy who grew up in Kansas City. Ubell gets both free throws. So he has 4 in the game. Lead back to 3 with 6:47 left. Gallegos comes out. He did his job. Came in, supplied a little offense.
Yeah, that's tough. You say, Coach, I'm feeling it. Came in, hit one, now you're pulling me right back out. That's a defense. That's for defense, probably.
Clemente to Pullen off of a pick, and a foul going to be on Jeter. Pushing through. They pick Jeter's second, 19th foul. Wally Judge will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
You kind of want to say, hey, come on now, big guy. Falling down when the point guard hits you, but then you look at Lance Jeter and you say, well, I'd probably fall down too if that guy ran into me full speed.
He can do that a little bit. Judge, a couple of fouls early in this game, really hasn't played much tonight in this game. He'll shoot a 1-on-1 here. Only a 59% free throw shooter is Wally Judge. He was a McDonald's All-American at a high school. High expectations for this young guy. It really hasn't kicked in for him yet this year. Missed the free throw. Anderson again there to get the board.
With the upside, 6'9", 250 pounds, long. To have him as a freshman, I think most college coaches in the country would love to have that guy sitting on their bench.
Jeter finds Sek Henry and threw it away. Lance got a little deep that time.
He got deep and he picked up his dribble. That was fine that he got down that deep, but I would like to see him dribble back out the side, bring it back out, set things up. He picked up his dribble, and that's where Nebraska's getting in trouble down there. Sometimes they throw it into their guys that are too small in the post, and they lose their dribble, and that time Lance lost his dribble down low.
6:15 left, K-State by 3. Huskers have really battled this 7th-ranked team in the country here on the road tonight. Clemente to Samuels. Inside, hangs, missed it. Rebound by Anderson. And Ryan rips out of there with it. Down to Florida. Jeter. Inside. Quincy Hankins-Cole hangs and missed a shot inside, but draws the foul from Judge. That's his third.
You got to reward the big guy when he runs the floor. That time, Quincy Hankins-Cole ran the floor, got himself right where he needed to get himself. Watch him run the floor right here. This is what you want out of your big guys. You get them to run like that. You're not going to get it every single time, but you're going to get rewarded sometime. That's how you get easy baskets.
Quincy 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Missed the first. 5:55 left. It is a 3-point Kansas State lead. Curtis Kelly, we have not really called his name much at all in the second half. He's back in the game.
He has not been around too much, that's for sure.
He had some high-flying action the first half of this game. He's back on the floor for Frank Martin's team. Quincy with one more. Got 1 of 2. Lead is 2 for the Wildcats. Richardson back on the floor, playing with those 4 fouls. Pulling with a deep 3. Back iron. Ubell battling for it, tipped out of bounds. And it will stay with K-State.
Well, I mean, that's the shot they want. They want the Wildcats to be taking right there. You're right there. You're up on him. He's shooting a shot from the top of the key. That's a good 2-3 feet past the three-point line, and you know, he missed it.
And it's tough when you don't secure the rebound. Kelly scores and gets a foul from Quincy Hankins-Cole.
That's one more time where you say to yourself, if Ubell boxes out and gets the rebound the last time down the floor, they don't get the three-point play. Nebraska's coming out.
And there's the foul on Quincy Hankins.
Foul, not too much of a foul. What do they call that, a ticky-tack foul?
A lot more contact. A lot of skirmishes tonight that didn't merit a whistle. 4-point. The lead is 4. Kelly to try to stretch it here. It's 2 of 4 from the line of the game. Gets the free throw. Kelly now with 11. Huskers need a bucket with 5.5 left. Jeter to Sek Henry. To Brandon Ubell. And Ubell throws it away. Thought Richardson was going to go backdoor. A turnover, the 18th of the game on Nebraska.
A lot of these passes tonight, the Nebraska players, I know they're not used to going ahead and looking for that backdoor, which I think was probably a point of emphasis this week, but they're throwing it and anticipating the guy's going to be in a certain spot. And the Nebraska players, you know, more often than not are just taking one step in that direction and stopping.
Sutton has been a huge offensive weapon tonight for K-State with the ball. 5 minutes left in the game. The lead is 5 for the Wildcats. Huskers need a stop. 10 to shoot. Clemente with a high archer.
Not one thing you can do about that. Just a fantastic, tough shot right there.
K-State has their biggest lead of the game at 8. Clemente with 3 threes in the game and now has 14 in the ninth. Richardson off of a pick. Now to Jeter. Jeter powers in and a foul. It's going to be on Pullen, his second. Jeter's played well tonight.
He has. That's smart. I'd like to see him do that a little more often right there. You know, when he doesn't have, if he can get the guy on his shoulder, he just needs to drive hard because he's so big and strong. They can't stop him, and he's going to get that call, you know, I don't know, 7 out of 10 times probably.
6th team foul. Jeter with 12 points, 8 assists in this game. Anderson inside. Wheels, goes up, draws a foul. He'll shoot a pair.
That was a good quick move. He caught the ball and he made his move quick. The guy wasn't anticipating him going that quick.
Foul is on Kelly, his second. Ryan will go to the line to shoot his first 2 free throws of the game. 8-point Wildcat lead. There's a look at the free throw shooting. Pretty good for both teams tonight. Anderson a 76% free throw shooter. And now Ryan with 16. Huskers have really played well tonight on the road against a top 10 team. Anderson missed a second. Rebound by Sutton. Boy, can't miss late in games when it's tight.
Yeah, that's something you can get away with in the first half, but now it's time to make your shots and take care of the basketball. You got to get a shot at the basket at this point in time in the game. You can't give that up with turnovers.
Pulling to Clemente.